We are up on the lower part of Hunter's Range snowmobiling area, and we're on a call to look for 2 overdue snowmobilers. They went out early this morning. We're supposed to be back by dinner time tonight, and it is now about 11 o'clock or maybe even 11:30 and in the evening, and they're not back and unaccounted for. So we've got a crew of 12 snowmobilers out right now, basically just getting started on a search of the mountains, see if we can locate these 2 fellows.
Avalanche danger's moderate in the trees and considerable above the tree line, so we've had an avalanche assessment done. We have another about 18 kilometers to go up to the junction. Heavy snow in the last few days, but looks like a reasonable night for weather.
Hazards on Hunter's Range are obviously avalanche. We've had an assessment done by a level 2 avalanche tech, and he's given us some go, no-go areas. We have no idea where these 2 fellows are, so it's a real needle in a haystack, and Hunter's Range is a very large area. Vernon Search and Rescue had been searching for a good number of hours and had done a great job of eliminating areas, and we're convinced that the subjects had gone out to this steep canyon. So we made the decision to see if we could contact CASARA, which is the Civilian Air Search and Rescue Association, and they responded by sending a team, and they were able to do some searching for us. They were able to spot our people, but not able to see any lights further down into the canyon, and were not able to spot the subjects. It was dark, and we'll give them that, and they had to fly at a considerable altitude because of mountains, but they did a spectacular job. They really, really did. Search and rescue members were not able to go down into this canyon because of the severe avalanche hazard. Very steep canyon. Avalanche hazards were extreme down in there, and we will not put our people in jeopardy. Knowing that, at first light we'd arranged to have the RCMP helicopter come to the site, and they would do a search of the canyon from the air, and which we did. They arrived on scene at about 7:30 in the morning, and about 25 to 30 minutes later they'd spotted our subjects, which was pretty awesome. But because of where they were not able to get to them or not able to land to bring them out. So they made the suggestion of using our helicopter winch rescue team, which we did. They flew into the site and took a few minutes to locate the subjects again, and once they'd done that they extracted them, brought them out, and I've got to say that the crew from Wildcat Helicopters did a fantastic job in getting this helicopter into a very tight location and bringing the subjects out safely. Worked very, very well. Vernon Search and Rescue recommends that people go into these backcountry areas prepared. Food, a little extra water, signaling devices as simple as a mirror, flares, the spot or DeLorme beacons are awesome. If people had this type of equipment, Vernon Search and Rescue's job would be so much easier and faster, safer for the subjects.